Welcome to the Daily Grind. This is your guy Billy Ball, the phone Philip, and my son Aiden here on today. We got this 5100E John Deere tractor. Got AC problem, not cooling. So, cousin just bought the tractor, so we're gonna try to figure out what's going on with the air. First thing I did when I got in, I cranked it up, backed it up. I went ahead and pulled one of the inside air conditioning vent covers off. And we're gonna pull the AC vents out, filters out, check them first, check the outside, make sure they get good and clean. But I do know the air compressor's not coming on, so we're gonna narrow it down one by one, so y'all stay tuned. Let's see what we find. Throw a couple cameras up on time left real quick, and we're gonna get it rolling. So here we go. Let's get this day started. It's actually July the 17th, actually my daughter's birthday, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. All right, everybody, so first thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna work from the outside, going to the inside. You just pull the condenser out, and you can see through it. It's good and clean. You can see daylight all the way through the other side. So we know we're good there. Checking my AC line coming into my condenser here. And that's, everything looks good right there. Don't see anything wet there. So we're gonna push all this stuff back in. And then next, we're gonna check this outside air conditioning filter. I know the inside is dirty. And see what we're looking like there. And once we get that done, we'll come in here and do a pressure check on our Freon, see if we're low in Freon. And if we're low in Freon, we got a leak somewhere, so we got to find it. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna keep on moving. So that's what we got. Check this filter out. You see it good and dirty, stopped up. They're gonna be part of the problem. So we gotta have new air conditioning filters on that aspect of it. And gotta clean all that stuff out. Yeah, like I said, the inside filter was dirty, I know. So as we process this out, all one step at a time, I'm gonna show you every step of the way what I do to this thing. All right, everybody. So we done went forward. We can go in the tractor and show you what we got. I just bagged it in. But right here, we got an O-ring leaking right here. And I got on top of the cab, pulled the cover off the back and look at the evaporator, checked everything up there. Everything looked fairly decent. So I got to pick the O-rings up from John Deere, so we'll come back up here tomorrow. So we're gonna move on to the next job. We're going out here and try to get this Ford $3,000 tractor crank for the other customer that I did this work on, that 4440. Try to get it running, and after we get that done, we'll move on back. We got 2 tractors and an excavator to do some work to it in town Ortiz. So we're gonna make a full loop on today. So y'all stay tuned. So let's see what we're gonna get into. But we'll pick this job back up on tomorrow on this 5100E. So we'll see y'all on the next scene. All right, everybody, at the next tractor, got this old 4440. Gonna put this exhaust cap, take that old bucket off the top. So we're gonna walk around here and get this dude put on, and we're gonna keep on moving. So. there like that, everybody. Got that done. One more bucket. So we're gonna move on to the next job. Go ahead and try to get this little Ford 3000 tractor crank real quick. So I'm gonna cut the camera off, let me climb down, and we're gonna move on to the next part of our day. All right, here we go. So we over here at this little Ford 3000 tractor right here. So the first thing we're gonna do, I already got started. I had a phone call, but I pulled that fuel line so I don't have a flow of fuel coming out this line. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna get the air hose over here and the air compressor. I'm gonna blow back in this line right here and try to get some fuel running through this fuel filter. And then once we get that squared away and get some fuel flow, we're gonna try to get this dude to crank. So y'all stay tuned and try to get the camera up real quick, setting running on time left while we do this. So y'all stay tuned and we'll get to move. All right, so we're gonna blow it in this line. We got a little fuel flow, not much. It should be a little bit more than that, so I'm gonna do a little bit more diagnosing, and we'll pick the video back up after I figure out what's going on. All right, everybody, so we got the fuel line off. Got a bunch of trash in the fuel line, and look at that flow of that fuel coming out of here. It got a real, like a gold looking rough color to this fuel, so we're gonna drain this fuel tank completely and come back on tomorrow after we come back and work on this work on that 5100E air conditioning system. We'll bring a fuel, get a fuel filter, and see can we get the thing cranked before we do anything else to it. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna take the valve out, let the fuel run out, and we're gonna keep on moving. Y'all check that out, man. That's some nasty fuel. And look at that strainer. Look how nasty that is. So won't never start with the tank looking like that. So we gotta clean all that stuff out. And maybe we can get this dude crank on tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll be right back shortly. All right, here we go. So we done went first. We can go with the little Ford 3000 tractor. We got the fuel filter pulled out. It's stopped up real gummy. You got this little screen on the fuel shut off. It's stopped up. And also this line and end of this line, it's stopped up. So I'm gonna take all this stuff with me to the house, and later on in the afternoon, we're gonna try to get this line cleaned out. But I'm gonna call the H&R and try to get a fuel filter for this thing. And also see if they got this strainer for this shut off valve to go back in the tank. I gotta figure out a solution, how to get this tank clean, but we're gonna try to at least get this dude out the weather inside the shop before I take the tank completely off of that thing, to at least get it cranked and running, so we can get it in some shade, and just in case it be down for a few weeks. So that's where we stand so far. So we're gonna load everything up. We're gonna move on to the next job. We got a Komatsu excavator, need to take the hydraulic line off it, bush hog, and I got some blades already ordered for it. So that's where we stand. So let's get everything loaded up, and we're gonna move on to the next job. All right, everybody, just made it to the next job. And so what we got, the lines are starting to get rusty and they got a bad spot on the long line. So the customer wants to change all the ends out real quick. So I got Aiden started, trying to teach him how to take this stuff off. So, get that one off.
About that middle one. Still gotta do that.
That way.
You just put yours the other way. You take it off?
Yep.
I'm turning it the right way, right? Oh yeah, I got it.
Just like that, we got them off. So we're gonna keep on moving. We're on to the next part of the video, but that customer didn't like the way those lines were leaking before they blow. He asked me could I stop by and get them replaced, so that's what we're doing on this job. All right, so on the next part, we got this little excavator with this motion head. Got a hydraulic leak somewhere on here, so we're gonna crank it up and find this leak real quick, so we can snatch this hose off, and we're gonna kill two birds, one stone, get both this bush hog and this excavator some hydraulic hose made real quick. So let's get it done.
Can I open the door?
Yeah, you open the door. How you doing? Pretty good. Crank it up there. So we're doing now. We gotta figure out what's going to happen. Don't cut off. I see it all here. That's it. All right, everybody. Just found this leak. It's pulling out right here. So we're gonna get this line taken off. I think it got a quick connect. Don't have a quick connect. We're gonna snatch it off real quick and get this taken off, get this taken care of, and check the hydraulic oil and see how much oil we're gonna need to get all this stuff squared away. So y'all stay tuned, and we're gonna keep on moving. Move now with the hand.
I got it.
That's it. Pull it out. On back of the truck. Everybody, we got that knocked out the way. I ain't just got that line pulled off. So we're gonna get everything loaded up and we're gonna go to our next stop. So y'all stay tuned. We got a couple lawnmowers to go check on.
Couple?
Yep. And after we get that done, we're gonna head home, I guess. I might. We don't know. So y'all stay tuned and we're here. See y'all back shortly. All right, we got our next stop. I almost forgot. We gotta service this tractor right here. The little 5075E. Right here, we got some wires broke, so I stopped by here to get the right color of these wires. Got red, blue, black, and brown. This wire here is broke. I stopped in here a couple weeks ago and talked to the customer. We got to fix that. But I also need to get the serial number to make sure that I get the thing that I need to get this fixed. So we get that done, we'll grab these filters and everything, and we're gonna keep on moving. We'll come in and change the oil and service this thing up. Maybe the weekend, but it's another job we gotta do. So we just gonna get all the parts and then get everything squared away. We'll start knocking these jars out. Starting with the air condition on tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. We finna get ready to load up. We're gonna head and go check these lawnmowers out. All right, everybody, just pulled up. Got a couple lawnmowers here we gotta check out. And on this 757 lawnmower, this belt right here is not broke, but just about shredded. So we gotta get a new one of those. And this customer also want me to go ahead and service these mowers up for the year. So I just took a picture of the serial number, got everything lined up. We're gonna go grab this belt and see if they got it and order it and get everything we need to get these lawnmowers serviced. So y'all stay tuned, and we're gonna get back with y'all here shortly. That's a little bit more work, so been a good run today. So we went to Star for Phoebe, Artesia, now back in Columbus. So we're gonna try to get all this stuff wrapped up. So we're gonna get these parts ordered, and we'll fire back up when we get on the next part of the video. Well, good folks, when I made it to the house, finna shut it down for the day. We had a good run. Got everything diagnosed, so first thing in the morning, we gotta pick up some hydraulic hoses, some Freon, and I gotta make sure I get my air conditioning pump and all that stuff. Vacuum pump, take that with me. So hope y'all enjoyed the video footage for today, but man, we out. We can go ahead and take these dirty, sweaty, nasty clothes off and cool out for a little while. So thanks for watching, thanks for the support, and we'll catch y'all on the next video. We out.